Yesterday, Kyle, Rich, and I had these meetings. It was like, 2 hours away, long drive. And I took my friend with me, Greg, which is weird. After he said yes, he was going to go, I thought, I just invited him to go to meet with me.
I know, that is weird. Why would he say yes to that?
Because we haven't talked.
Sure.
It was fine.
We haven't, Greg and I have known each other since I was 12 years old, and we haven't, he's been going through some stuff, I'm going through some stuff, so we haven't really connected and been able to just chat without chaos around us,
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I got this 2-hour drive. Why don't you come with me? So we get in the car, drive in 2 hours, and he immediately unplugs and disconnects all my Bluetooth on the car and hooks his all up, right? And then he goes, I got to make a phone call. I'm like, all right. So he makes a phone call on speakerphone, Bluetooth, in my car while I'm driving and has a conversation that I have to be a part of.
Doesn't he have to lean over? Because I believe the microphone in the Bluetooth
It's on my side.
Right.
Your side, the
yeah, so
driver's
you got to
side.
speak extra loud to get it over there.
And I'm not driving my car. I had a loaner because my car had some wheel issues. So I'm driving this pickup truck that's kind of small. So Greg and I are shoulder to shoulder. So his whole conversation is so loud. And then he finishes.
He's a loud talker anyway.
Finishes the conversation, and him and his wife, if you will, have separated, gone. They're splitting up, and it's been months, and so he's decided to dabble into the dating world. So he's on Match.com, and he's like, "I'm going to call this girl from Match." I'm like, "All right."
Well, that sounds fun. That's not a business call. I'd be into hearing that.
Still, it doesn't matter. So he calls the girl from Match and starts talking to her in the car while I'm the part of it, and you're hearing the beginning part of a relationship start. And as they're talking, and then all of a sudden I'm like, "So what do you do for a living?" I'm driving, and I was like, she's like, "Who's that?" He's like, "Oh, that's my friend." That's some part of this conversation.
It's like you guys have reverted back to your 13 years old.
Reverted. Johnjay's not left 13.
But we have not heard this portion of behavior before.
So I'm part of this
Call
conversation.
speakerphone.
So anyway, after talking to this girl, and she's beautiful that Greg's going out with, I invited her, and she said yes, and you're going to go see Rich's band tonight.
What? Wait, you're not going.
Great.
I might go, but Greg and her are going.
What? That's so
Greg and her are going, and I'm
You set up the date.
yeah. So then Greg's going through. I've never really been on Match.com before,
I don't think I have either. I mean, I know about it, but I've never even looked at it.
Either one of you.
I'm driving, and he's going to meet. He goes, "Look at this one girl." And he goes, "This girl's beautiful." He's lonely, and he hasn't been intimate with anybody in a long time. And he's like, "I just want to find somebody to be with." And so he's really looking hard, and he finds this. He loves Mexican women, even though the woman that he's going out with tonight is this beautiful blonde. He finds this woman. He goes, "This girl is my dream girl." He says, "This girl's unbelievable," and he wrote her, and she didn't respond. And I said, "Well, read to me what you wrote." And the guy writes the most beautiful email to this woman. And I want to put it on our website.
You should.
And
It's romantic, or what makes it so
it's
beautiful?
romantic,
It's,
it's
a first
clever,
email, right?
it's smart. He responds to everything she says. He says all these great things, and you can see.
She blew him off?
Yeah, I guess. I go, "How do you know she read it?" You know how some things on Instagram you can say it says seen. He's like, "Yeah, she read it at 1:35, November 24th," and then he's like, "She hasn't responded." And I'm like, "I want to find it and put it on our JohnjayandRich.com and have
Maybe
people
she met
read it."
somebody else in the meantime.
She can still say that. Hey, sorry, I moved on. But the point is, I want to find what he wrote because it's so well written and it's so well done. And I want to promote his Match.com account because he's such a great catch.
He's always been sort of an interesting guy to talk to, but the eyes on him yesterday at the meeting, he was looking at everything. Like he's looking for a connection,
right.
not checking out women, but looking for a connection, like engaged, like I've never seen him before.
He's a great guy.
Maybe somebody that knows somebody that will think I could see that in him yesterday.
I think if you're single, you have to be active in the dating world. I don't think someone's just going to come. Your husband's not going to just come drop on your lap.
Right. I think you're right.
That's some people say stop looking, and that's when you find it.
Yes, but you have to be active.
You got to get out there.
You have to be searching desperately.
Well,
there's a difference.
Then he called a girl that he went out with, right? And so he's like, so I'm driving. He calls his girl. This is how he starts off the conversation. So we get the voicemail. Beep. Hey, it's Francine. I'm not in. Leave a message. Beep. And he goes, "Hey man, I'm with Johnjay. We're driving." I'm like, whoa. What do you mean I'm with Johnjay? I go, "How?" He goes, "Oh yeah, she listens to the show. She's called your show a bunch of times." And I go, "How am I the hot topic of comedy?" He goes, "Oh, I use you a lot to get a connection with these people." He goes with his profile. He's got all these pictures on his profile of him and me hanging out, him and me, whatever.
Whatever works, pal. Whatever works.